you're diving into the modes of the major scale and your brain is starting to break, making sense of the theory versus what your ears are hearing playing them, let's have a quick chat. This has a tremendous duh factor for the seasoned players, so you don't need this, you can go elsewhere. But let's start with G Ionian, 3rd fret, very common shape. Now the common theory that's taught is you take that shape and you start and end on the 2nd degree, A in this case, and then you're now playing A Dorian. Theoretically accurate, but your brain, if it's like mine or many of the students I taught this stuff to, is still referencing back to the G major shape. So it's just like this weird head game. You're like, well, who cares what note I start and end on in a G major scale? It's still G major. So put that aside for a moment, and let's talk about one of the first scales that we typically learn as rock guitarists, the A minor pentatonic. It's easy, it's 5 notes. And then you get comfortable with that, like my teacher taught me, and like I taught many others. You go from A minor pentatonic to A Dorian, because it's 2 extra notes. And it's easier to grasp, and it's so popular and prevalent in rock, it's easier just to teach it as its own thing. Now let's backtrack to the G major scale and A Dorian again. That shape, starting on that 2nd note, listen to the notes. We're doing A Dorian in the G major scale shape. Now play that original A Dorian shape that you may have already learned previously, starting on the 5th fret, 1st finger. And back to the Ionian shape. I mean, you should notice that they're the exact same notes, and that's the head game, right? It's just like, if you're taught Dorian as a separate thing, a separate scale, then when you're told about the mode contained in G major, it creates a disconnect. Best way to hear this stuff is to do it over a good jam track, because if you play all these modes over a G major chord, it's all going to sound like a G major scale, because it is. So that's why I recommend things like my jam track in the link below. It's designed to play any E mode or E scale over E, so you can really hear how the modes have their own tonal characteristics. So check it out.